But we were good. We were prime. We were prime.
I think we were ready.
We were ready.
I mean, you know, like
You ready?
You're not always ready, but I think by that time
I was ready.
we were ready
ready
enough.
I was ready.
Yeah.
I was fucking ready.
He was
man.
born ready.
I was ready.
Took me a while to get ready.
I was fucking ready. Come on, baby. Let's do this.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Hi everyone, we're Motor Race. I'm Patrick.
I'm Damo.
I'm Matt.
And this is Dave.
Dave is not here today. He's working on a gas pipe.
We think.
The formation of the band, yeah. You know, Matt and I were mates at school. We never really kind of worked together on musical kind of stuff, but we were kind of a couple of the outliers at the school, I guess, that were into kind of good music. I know Matt had played in bands with Dave, who was also at the same school, and they played together in bands. But we hadn't actually collaborated musically until after that time.
I remember we played together very drunkenly at a party.
Well,
once,
I'm sure we did that.
and sang a bit together, and I remember thinking that sounded really cool.
Yeah.
Patch gave me a call and said, "Oh, my sister's quit the band. Could you learn how to play the bass? We've got a gig in 4 days at the St Kilda Festival." I've never played bass in my life.
That's right.
So ended up kind of getting it together, kind of learning the songs and playing bass very badly at the St Kilda Festival as a first gig. So it wasn't a bad start. Damo was our soundie. He was rolling spliffs for the...
I was a glorified assistant. Yeah.
For the producer.
Yeah.
And, you know, reloading reels of tape onto the machine. But what was really sus was that Damo seemed like a really nice bloke, but then about three-quarters of the way through the session, one of the tape reels starts screeching on its little wheel, and the tape starts to get chewed, and we kind of had a quiet word with each other out of the room. It's like, is he trying to sabotage the session, you know?
I'm not sure if I was stoned or just sleepy.
You weren't at that point.
I wasn't? No. But it was definitely sabotage then.
But anyway, you know, a couple of weeks later, Rob quit the band and Damo joined, and
I just love the songs. And there was a little Snowblind EP that had 3 songs on it, and I was like, this guy, like, he's okay, but I could do 20 times better than that. I think you need to,
as a drummer,
we need to hang out. We can sort this. We can lift it up a notch. I was certain of it.
By the time we started to get our by the time I started to get my songcraft together, I suppose, and by the time we'd formed a band with the right mix of people and the right musicians, I think, Snowblind, it just kind of, I don't know, just didn't feel right. I guess we just wanted to come out fresh with a brand new vibe, a brand new name. Maybe it's just marketing 101.
Yeah,
but
the style of music had shifted as well.
It shifted dramatically.
It was a time for a fresh start, I think. Something new. I distinctly remember, though, on the phone to you, I was at work, I was like, "You got a band name yet?" And he's like, "Yeah, well, I was listening Pretty Noose by Soundgarden, and it's the start of the second verse." Yeah? Chris Cornell goes,
Let Your Motor Race.
Let Your Motor Race. And it was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's good enough for Chris, pretty sure that's good enough for us. And done. Next.
Yeah.
How many times have you had to say, no, not Motor Race, Motor Ace?
Yeah. I think
Many.
In my old age, I just don't give a shit anymore. But, at the time, it was a big thing.
Pretty quickly, we'd gone from a rehearsal room for 6 months. With the name change, you know, Damo had done his thing and sent out these demos. We were getting played on the radio. And very quickly, we'd gone from nothing to be able to sell out shows at the Evelyn, at the Punters, and actually this room here, the Gershwin room. And that sort of coincided with the industry interest. And I think it was just a thing that kind of took it to the next level and got people to commit to actually getting behind the band.